Shalom. Salakia, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rechak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect, preaching this truth throughout the four corners of the globe, risking their lives and freedom to do so. To you I say shalom, shalom. Our Lord willing this be an edifying lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. Okay, basically about, fasting, man. All right, it's time for us to, me, myself included, me talking to myself first and foremost, we have to fast more. Okay, we have to fast and pray to build up our spirits for the times that we're about to come into. All right, we have to fast and pray so we could be, strong enough to battle these spiritual, demons or the spiritual wickedness in high places. So we could be able to overcome the flesh. All right, so we could be able to overcome Satan and his different deceits and his trickery. And because fasting is the quickest way to build your spirit, man. It's the quickest way to build your faith, okay? And it's not just about not eating or not drinking for 24 hours. It's really about committing yourself, submitting your spirit, or Salakias, yes, submitting your spirit to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, but also subduing your flesh, okay, to the spirit. Putting your flesh under subjection to the spirit, feeding your spirit and basically oppressing your flesh, because the flesh, the scriptures say the flesh profiteth nothing. We know that the spirit profiteth all things, man. Okay? So when we fast, we're supposed to be praying to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, right? Studying the scriptures, reading, okay? And doing things spiritual, all right? Doing things that obtain to, building your mind or building your spirit up to the Lord, man. All right, instead of just fasting and watching TV all day, or fasting and just sleeping all day, when you fasting, you wanna do something, all right, spiritual. Okay, you wanna read. Okay, you wanna pray. You wanna learn and go into the Hebrew. Whatever it is to keep you on point with Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, fast, man. Okay, because once again, like I said, it's the quickest way to build your faith. It's the quickest way to get those demons off you. Okay, it's the quickest way to build your spirit up, to increase whatever you lacking in. Fasting will increase you in it, man. Okay, as long as you working towards that goal that you're trying to increase in. For example, if you're lacking in wisdom, all right, you will want to put up a fast for the Lord, and you want to ask the Lord to give you more wisdom, which is what? That's praying to the Lord. Okay, and once you made that prayer, all right, to the Lord, that supplication that, Bakusha, give me more wisdom, Lord, you want to read, man. All right, because the Lord, he can't bless you if you're not working towards that blessing. All right. So that was just an example. Like, if you're lacking in wisdom, you will want to read more, or you will want to study more breakdowns, but fast with it, man. When you fast with it, it increases you. It gives you more insight. It gives you more understanding and wisdom. Okay, because you're making yourself holy unto Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But I want to grab this Isaiah chapter 58, and I'm gonna start at verse 3. It says, "Wherefore have we fasted, say they, and thou seest not? Wherefore have we afflicted our soul, and thou takest no knowledge? Behold, in the day of your fast ye find pleasure, and exact all your labors." Right? So when you fasting, man, it's not for the pleasure of men. Okay? It's not for the pleasure of the flesh. All right? It's not for, when you fast, you're not supposed to do it for the vainglory of men. All right? You fasted for the glory of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, man. All right? So when you fasting, it's not to find pleasure within the flesh. It's to find, pleasure within the spirit, man. Okay? That your spirit is increasing, and that your spirit is increasing, all right? And your mind is increasing. And that the Lord is basically dealing with you more. Okay? It says, verse 4, behold, ye fast for strife and debate, and to smite with the fist of wickedness. Ye shall not fast as ye do this day, to make your voice to be heard on high. And basically, man, that you had a lot of Israelites doing that. And it's a lot of Israelites doing that today, man. Okay, you got these different pastors, different Christians, okay? These different, other camps out here, ISUPK, IUIC, not naming names, but just to give an example, these people are fasting to set their name on high so they could seem holier than thou in the eyes of men. Okay, so they could receive that glory of the world, okay, rather than receiving the glory of Yahweh Shai. All right, and you had the wicked Pharisees and Sadducees doing that in the time of Yahweh Shai. All right, you had them men fasting and just to receive praise, man. Okay, this is, believe, Matthew the 6th chapter, verse 16. Matthew chapter 6, verse 16 says, moreover, when ye fast, be not as the hypocrites of a sad countenance, for they disfigure their faces, that they may appear unto men to fast. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. Right, so when you're fasting, you don't want to make it obvious, man. Okay, you don't want to walk around moping and of a sad countenance, because our tradition, when you're an Israelite, the Israelite tradition is when you're mourning, when you're in a time of mourning, when anything happened, to the point where you're at a mourning spirit, or you're at a sad countenance, you will put up a fast, man. Okay, you would throw sackcloth on, you would cast dust on your head, and then you would not eat or drink for 24 hours, from evening to evening. That was or however long you were in that state of mourning for. That's a part of our heritage as Israelites. We would do that when someone died, or where the temple was being besieged, or the city was being besieged, or we were put in captivity. We will always fast to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and the Lord, He would hear our cry, and the Lord, He would help us. He would give us mercy, and He'll guide us and show us. Okay, but when you fasting, you're not supposed to, make it obvious that you're fasting. All right, you're not supposed to make it obvious to men that you're fasting to receive glory from them. All right, it says they have their reward. Right, their reward is on this side, man. Okay, they're going to receive their carnal benefits from the world. All right, but we're striving. When we fast, we're fasting to receive spiritual benefits. All right, spiritual rewards. All right, when these people of the world fast, they fast to receive carnal rewards. Okay, we fast for more faith. We fast for more wisdom and knowledge, man. Okay, we fast for the spirit to endure hardship. Okay, we fast for the spirit to be able to cast out demons. We fast for the spirit to be dealing with us, man. These people fast for the glory of men, fast for riches, fast for wealth, okay? Which is vanity in the eyes of Yahweh Shai, man. Verse 17, it says, but thou, Matthew chapter 6, verse 17, but thou, when thou fastest, anoint thine head and wash thy face, that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret. And thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. Right? So when you fast, that's between you and the Most High, man. Okay? Unless you're fasting with a brother, or, it's a camp fast. But even then, if you fasting with a brother, or it's a camp fast, that's between, you, the brothers, and Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? When you fast, it's a one-on-one thing with the Most High. Okay? You fasting, but you're doing it with the Most High, man. Okay? That's just like when you pray. When you pray, you don't do it in the openly when everybody see you, That's just you. Now you're just doing it for the vainglory of men. You do it in secret because you're having a separate conversation with the Most High. So it's the same way when you fast, all right? When you fast, you're separating yourself, all right, from everything else to get that one-on-one time with Yahweh Shai, man. Okay? So when you fast, you do it in secret. All right, it's between you and the Most High. All right? And the Lord, he said, and thy Father which seeth in secret, right? The Lord, he's going to acknowledge, what you're doing. He's going to acknowledge that you're fasting, okay? For whatever reason it may be. It may be for whatever sins, it may be for you being in a state of mourning, for whatever you lack in, whatever the reason you fasting for, man. Okay? The Lord, if you doing it in righteousness, he gonna see. All right, you're committing a sacrifice. When you're fasting, you're committing a sacrifice, man. All right, the angels in the spiritual world, they don't eat or drink. So when you fasting, you make yourself more, you're connecting more with the spiritual realm. Okay, that's why, and me myself, when I fast, I get certain vivid dreams. I know, So when you do fast, the Lord might do something spiritual to you. You might see spiritual stuff. You might see an angel or spiritual things happen to you. When you fast, because you're more in tune with the spiritual world. All right, but I'm gonna read this back. It says, Matthew chapter 6 verse 18, that thou appear not unto men to fast, but unto thy Father which is in secret, right? Because that's between you and the Lord. That's the sacrifice you made between you and Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, because guess what? Animal sacrifices for sins, that's done away with. All right, we don't do animal sacrifices no more. That was something of the Old Testament, of the past time, of the ancient world. All right, Yahweh Shai has now became that sacrificial lamb for the nation of Israel. But now we present our bodies as a sacrifice by way of what? By way of going out on the highways and byways, all right, professing the name Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai in this testimony, all right, going out preaching this word on the highways and through video, okay, and through fasting, man. All right, that's how we present our bodies a living sacrifice for Yahweh Shai. It says, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly. And the Lord does reward you for fasting. He rewards you physically and spiritually. If you fast to the Lord and you ask for more wisdom and knowledge, you ask for more faith, okay, and you work towards it with fasting and praying, the Lord is going to give it to you in due time when he feels it's meet for you to have it, okay? He's going to give you more wisdom. He's going to give you more, faith to add into your spirit, all right, so you can be strengthened in your walk, in this faith, man, all right, in this ministry that we're a part of. All right, it says, now I'm going to go back in Isaiah 58. And I'm gonna jump around a little bit. This is Isaiah chapter 58. And I'm gonna pick up at verse 5. It says, is it such a fast that I have chosen, a day for a man to afflict his soul? Because that's when you're fasting, that's what you're doing. You're afflicting your soul. All right? You're afflicting your soul. And then it's also, there's physical benefits. There's lots and lots of physical benefits for fasting, man. Okay? It literally cleanses out your body. It gives your body that time to be able to store, those different toxins and to push it out your body. Okay? It gives your body enough time to, and space, all right, to be able to store, the different proteins here and different, fats here and this, that, and the third. Once you research the physical benefits of fasting, you'll see there's hundreds and hundreds of benefits to fasting, man. But there's more spiritual benefits than there is physical benefits, okay? And that's what we're seeking after. We're seeking after those spiritual benefits from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. The scriptures say every good gift coming from above, man. In the book of James, roughly paraphrasing. All right, so it says, is it to bow down his head as a bulrush? Because when you're fasting, you're also humbling yourself. You're submitting yourself, all right, to Yahweh Shai. All right, you're making yourself lowly. You know, it says, so you bow down your head. It says to spread sackcloth and ashes under him, which that's our custom as Israelites. That is our custom. You know, that when we fast, we cast dust on our heads and put sackcloth upon us. It says, wilt thou call this a fast and an acceptable day to the Lord? Which is a rhetorical question, because that's how the Lord, that is an acceptable fasting to the Lord. All right? When you humble yourself, you afflict your soul, okay, you bow down your head, you make yourself humble, all right, in the presence of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It says, verse 6, is not this the fast that I have chosen, to loose the bands of wickedness, to undo the heavy burdens, and to let the oppressed go free, and that ye break every yoke? Is it not to deal thy bread to the hungry, and that thou bring the poor that are cast out to thy house? When thou seest the naked, that thou cover him, and that thou hide not thyself from thy own flesh. So when you fast, man, there's more spiritual benefits, man. All right, to break, it says, to loose the bands of wickedness, because we all in this flesh, man. All right, flesh brings forth what? Corruption. Flesh brings forth sin. And when that sin and corruption builds up, it turns into iniquity, and that's wickedness, man. All right. So when we fast, we trying to put off the wickedness of our flesh, man. All right. We're breaking those bands of wickedness, all right, that's around us and that's upon our flesh. Those Satan may toss different wicked ass thoughts in your mind, all right. You know, those spiritual demons, your flesh might have that urge to do something that's totally contrary to the scriptures, or that flesh might have an urge to do something that's just not expedient, you know. But when you fasting, man, you're literally disciplining your flesh. You putting your flesh on punishment. You know, you giving yourself that discipline you need to basically build your character in this truth, to build your spirit, so that you can be strong, so you can be a valiant man. Okay, so you could be a man of valor. You know, so you could be austere, so you could be solid, so you can endure all the things that we're about to face, man. We're about to face persecution. We're about to face things that we've never been able to face before. We're about to go up against things we've never imagined we would go up against, man. So we have to prepare our minds with fasting and prayer. All right, so that when these things come, we be prepared. All right, we'll have that breastplate of righteousness, you know, that helmet of faith. Okay, and we'll be ready to take on whatever we got to take on for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai's sake. This is why fasting is so important. Now I'm going to read verse 8. It says, then shall thy light break forth as the morning, and thy health shall spring forth speedily, and thy righteousness shall go before thee. The glory of the Lord shall be thy reward. So the Lord is going to give you the glory, man. All right? The Lord is going to give you that honor. The Lord is going to give you that, reward. It says, then shall thy light break forth as the morning. And what is this light? This light is the wisdom and knowledge that we have. This light is the truth that we have, man. Okay? And once you fast, all right, according to the scriptures, once you fast according to how the scriptures tell you to fast, okay, in righteousness, to the best of your ability, then guess what? The Lord will increase you in wisdom and knowledge. The Lord will add unto your light, man. The Lord will put more fire in your spirit so that you can be fervent in this truth, man. Okay? It says, and thy health shall spring forth speedily. And the Lord going to add into your physical health, you know? The Lord, he'll cast out all those toxins that fasting gets rid of parasites, you know, which we all have, man. We all have bodily ailments, okay? We all have some sort of, thorn in our side as far as health physically. Fasting helps that, man. Fasting can cure you, all right? All you have to do is research, man. Okay, it says, and thy righteousness shall go before thee. The glory of the Lord shall be thy reward. See, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, he's going to reward you spiritually, okay? He's going to reward you spiritually, and he may reward you carnally. I know me personally, a lot of times when I fast, I find myself getting, little gigs here and there where I could come up on some money, or the Lord may bless me with, this, that, or the third on the carnal side. But, first and foremost, the Lord, he increases you spiritually, all right? Because when you're fasting to the Lord, you're seeking after to be increased spiritually. So the Lord knows, the desires. Matter of fact, let me grab this precept real quick. This is Psalms chapter, I believe it's 34. All right. No, it's 37, Salakia. Psalms chapter 37, verse 4. Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. See, when you delight yourself in the Lord, all right, you can do that by fasting. Delighting yourself in the Lord is doing the things that's pleasing to the Lord, okay? And doing it sincerely, all right? You're supposed to have a passion for this truth. You're supposed to love going out. You're supposed to love serving the Lord, all right? It's not supposed to be anything grievous to you, all right? If it's always grievous for you to serve Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua and do things spiritually, okay, and to do things, commit yourself to the Lord, then you're not really doing this truth, and you're not really sincere, okay? You're not really here, all right, for you. Why are you here for? If you're not doing this thing out of passion, out of love, out of sincerity, if you don't delight to read the scriptures, it doesn't delight you to learn about the Lord, or to be around brothers, or to preach, then you're doing this in vain and you're not sincere. And the Lord is going to cast you out, all right, and the Lord is going to expose you, all right? But if you have delight in this truth, all right, you love to learn about the Lord, you love reading the scriptures, okay? You love to do righteousness, you love keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, all right? Then guess what? The Lord is going to give you the desires of your heart. And us brothers, we desire spiritual things before we desire carnal things, all right? So I'm going to grab one more precept and I'm going to close out. This is Tobit chapter 12, verse 8. Prayer is good with fasting, and alms and righteousness. A little with righteousness is better than much with unrighteousness. It is better to give alms than to lay up gold. See, alms also is a beautiful thing to incorporate in your fasting. If it's, if you're able to do so. All right. So, basically that concludes this lesson. The whole point was to, to fast more, and do it in a righteous way. Okay. Incorporate fasting in your walk daily, and just watch how your spirit grow. Watch how you grow in this truth. Watch how the Lord deal with you more. You're going to find yourself in a better predicament, in a better relationship with the Most High. The Lord is going to deal with you more, okay? Fasting and praying is very, very, very important. And me, myself, I know myself, see, even the phone had to chime on that one. The phone had to chime, the cock crew. But, even myself, I'm going to try to push myself and incorporate fasting in my walk of faith more often, all right? And it'll benefit you, if anything. So with that being said, Lord willing, this was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh Yahushai. Call Haloyim La Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rechak Wadash. Shalom, shalom. On to the next one.